Started becoming an Amazon seller in April 2017 with ASM 7. Following their guidelines and using their tools for 8 weeks, I was never able to find a product I could sell for a profit. First trip to China was with Rapid Crush and Sean Hart to Yiwu on June 24, 2017. On the first day of sourcing in Yiwu, my first purchase order was for the Surprised Owl, a personality plush toy. I shared this with Sean that evening and he congratulated me on being an international trader. I found several other products while in Yiwu. I made about 15 purchase orders and sourced more than 23 products. I spent the fourth day sourcing products without purchase orders because I wanted to explore the products in more depth before making any orders. When I returned to the U.S. on July 2, 2017, I learned that one of my products had received a U.S. patent while I was in China. Another was from a company who was not being completely open with Panther Group and was therefore a risk. Most of my products dropped away when I got back to the USA. I first learned about the Consumer Product Safety Commission and their regulation of the imported toy market from a contact on WeChat. I checked out the cpsc.org website and found out more about them. I contacted one of their approved testing facilities about 40 minutes from where I live. That lab told me of an approved affiliate in Shanghai. The lab in the U.S. also thought the prices in China would be lower for testing. In addition, I would not have to import anything that was going to be tested. At first, going to test the Surprised Owl and 6 other owls from the same factory. The quoted price for testing was $2,500, more than I could afford to test a product. I was disappointed at first and then realized it would be much cheaper to test only one product, the Surprised Owl. The factory assures me that all the owls are made of the same materials. Therefore, if the Surprised Owl passes the test, the others will too as soon as I can afford to test them. Panther Group sent the owl to be tested and I paid $750 for the testing of the Surprised Owl. This was in late July. I heard about the results of the test in mid-October. Another factor for the testing is the age of the child who is expected to use the toy. I specified ages 9 and up, and that's how the toy was tested. The Surprised Owl passed its tests, and I have a copy of the tests. Because they were made for me and for my company, no other company can benefit from those test results. I also qualified for certification by the CPSC as a small batch manufacturer, which gives me some leeway on some tests. I have to renew the certification in December each year. As long as I have less than $1 million in sales, I can still qualify. While waiting for the test to be completed, I started exploring other products for sale on Amazon. Scarves were of interest because they are so lightweight. I checked with the CPSC right away this time and found that if a scarf is 100% of one of 4 fabrics, or a combination of any of the 4 fabrics, it does not have to be tested for flammability because those 4 fabrics have already been tested to standards. I did nothing with that information at first, then attended a local trade show where I was able to acquire 17 cashmere scarves made in Scotland. Because they are 100% wool, cashmere, I was able to list them immediately on Amazon. I also added some dropship novelty coffee mugs and novelty travel mugs to my product list on Amazon. And while waiting for my products in China, I've actually had a few sales on Amazon. The dropship outfit also helped me start a Shopify store to sell my products there as well. I'm expecting my products from China to arrive in Illinois about November 18th. I found that Amazon can't make them available until 14 days after I send it into Amazon. Because I didn't meet the holiday toy requirements, I can't sell the toys FBM this year. I'm just having the entire order shipped to me in Illinois. I have a 10-foot by 15-foot climate-controlled storage space that I'm sharing with another Amazon seller. I can easily keep the products there and will ship Amazon about 100 of the products for FBA around November 20th. In the meantime, I can sell the products on my own on my Shopify store and using PayPal on my websites and on Facebook. The 100 available for FBA can sell during Christmas, and I will have more stock available if restocking is needed. I need these sales to replenish my working capital so I can order more products from China. I'm working with ideas from Jeff Walker's product launch formula to have a seed launch and develop one or more social network communities who will join my mailing list and be ready for my products when they're available for sale. I'm sharing what I learned from my experiences on my AmazeLessonsLearned.club website, a membership site with a low monthly fee of $15 for people to access posts, comment, and make their own posts.